so the so this so this uh then I then I no the then directly start I from 2 because we already the check the ID is not equal to 1 because we already the check the ID. And if I is equal to ID, when this condition is true, that the time that we find that what we are looking for. And then freshman applicant RL freshman A dot get link left, then assign RL to first dot right dot left, and freshman applicant R and assign R to first dot right, and assign RL dot right and assign RL dot right to the next right node, and R dot left to previous value to erase the connection of the current node, and decrement the size and return. And this is a linking to next data. Get that link right to the next data. Public void display applicant info and info, a method for displaying all freshman for displaying a method for displaying all freshman applicants records, and knew that the value is first node, and this is the output and this is the output. This and display all the fields until the stud list becomes null, and then public void display list applicant. This method's display is used when the user wants to delete a applicant record. The the program will just output the name and the ID number, and this is the output. And then the program will ask the ID number and the name that will be that the user wants to delete. And then I set this to be I set this method to getter, and this is a setter. And public void display highest grade, a method to check the who has the highest grades who has the highest overall grades among the freshman applicants. So these are nodes first and last for accessing the front and rear button at the same time, so it has faster running time through the and then while the program will try all the data until last. So grade is 0, then assign name 1 stud first name and grade 2 name 1 and grade 1 and then if grade if this then match if the grade is greater than the stud last that overall grade. If true, then replace name 1 and grade 1 for the new info, because the lower the number, the highest grade. Else or else. uh, the same goes for this statement. We match we match we match no no yes if else if else the the same goes for the statement which we match who has the lowest value of overall grade. And then next is the oh no ba and it iterates to the next data of the next data. And next is the this output the result, the toughest freshman applicant, the name and grade. And next is the public void display lowest grade. uh, this method this method is to determine who's the lowest amongst the freshman applicant. Then this then this method is the same for getting the highest grade. This method is the same for this. And then lowest grade 1. The only the For this method, the only different this time is we find who was the highest of overall grade. No, the mm, the only different this time is to we find who was the highest value of overall grade, because the higher the value is the lower grades. And then next is while the program will try all data until last. If else if then much uh, then much then much if the grade is greater than stud last overall grade. If true, then replace name 1 and grade 1 for the new info, because the lower the number, the highest grade. And then the lowest and then it will output the freshman applicant freshman lowest lowest freshman applicant. And then the public void best in of any oh no, best in what and best in subjects what the user wants. What's the user uh, Public void best in subjects if the of the math or science or English. The methods this method is to determine who's the lowest among the freshman applicants. Then this method is the same for getting the highest grades. The only difference this time is we find who was the highest value of overall grade, because the higher the value is the lower grade. And then if x if x is equals to 1 is equal to 1, then the program will work the program will work who is higher in math. And this is it will look for if x is equal to 2, the program will look who is the highest in English. And this is the if 3x if the user ano if x is equal to 3 for and 3 for science grade, who is the highest for the science grade. And then if x is equal to 1, and this is the process for